Alright, hello everyone, welcome back for another episode of Ark Ascended Aberration. I hope you guys are all doing well, having a great day, evening, afternoon, night, morning, wherever you are in this world, and are staying safe. Now today, plans of the day, or what should have been the plans of last episode, I think. Um, we're gonna go for Spino. But I've been looking for stuff. I've been looking for a place to build. I've been playing. I've been looking for another Anki, and so on. Um, in the midst of all that, hence why I still have eggs. I have found two male Gigantoraptor. We have one female here, and I have found two males. Unfortunately, I forgot to actually hit the record because I was not thinking about it. So we got a 224, so our max level 150 that I managed to get, if barely lucky, and then a 130, I think. If we look at the stats, though, we got 38 health, 32 stam, 34 weight, and 32 melee for this one. And then here we got 50 health, 27 stam, 24 weight, and 39 melee. Now, cannot remember the stats of ours, but before we go Spino hunting, I felt like maybe we should, I don't know, breed some Gigantoraptor, so we can have one to actually call our own. So I'm just gonna put them in here so we can check their stats. So this one has the best health and probably melee. This one has a decent weight, decent stam. If we look at the stam though, let's see. 32 is 1470. So this is much higher. So that means that the female has a better stem than what we got here. And then the other one we roll on to weight is check is the weight 668, and 34 is 645. So basically, the female has better stats than this male here. So what we're gonna do is we'll breed this guy to this girl, and I'm gonna breed until we get the health, the weight, the stam, and the melee all into one, and then we'll use that to go Spino hunting. So let me just write down what we are looking for. So we're looking at 50 health. We are looking. I'm gonna write down the stat afterwards for melee. All right, so let me grab this one. I'm just gonna switch. I'm just gonna switch things around. I'm just gonna put the trap into this guy while we're doing things, so we can check her stats without being distracted. I was looking for more, but yeah, so that's why I still have eggs on me. I was hoping to find a few more. Let's see. Can Pudgy in. What are we looking at? We are looking at 37 weight and 39 stem. So she's not bad, technically speaking. So they're pretty, but the important part is that the male has a very good health. So let's throw our female here, and then let's throw our male right beside it. He's actually a very nice color. They're very similar. It's too bad that we don't have like a pink one or something. Can we not pluck you? Oh yeah, we can. Oh no, we can't. Can't pluck you either. All right. Either way, it's fine. Enable mating. Enable mating. Yeah. So let's see. Is she gonna take? It doesn't seem to be taking too long. Might try to breed them again into. Yeah, that one doesn't have much of a different color too. kind of white a little bit. Might try to take one of these 4 colors here and put it into the ones that we want. But yeah, we're not gonna be going for mutation or anything. I just want one. Actually, this one's purple. I didn't even notice. The lighting on aberration can make things a little bit difficult to see. I think this one might be actually white. Either way, I'm gonna put all the stats into one. I highly doubt we're gonna be able to get it on one egg, but I'll try. We'll try it. We're at 50% right now, but yeah, might put some of these colors there. We'll see how things goes or how long it takes. Still looking for more crabs. I was hoping to find like 100 plus opposite gender of this one as a baby, but yeah, I'm not sure. We do have a level 90, but yeah, I was hoping for a level 100 plus, so we can have an okay Karkinos. Taming one would be great, but I don't know if we really need to fuss about like a super amazing Karkinos right now. Once we do the cluster though, I think that yeah, we definitely want to have like some very high level crab. Only issue is there's a kind of a pain to tame, and yeah, I don't know. Unless we find a max level and that actually looks really cool, has some really nice colors, and maybe we can go for it. I just don't feel like it's that important right now. Um, there you go. There's our egg. It's incubating, so we'll let it incubate. How long do we have to wait for you to mate again? 25 minutes. All right, yeah. That'll take a few minutes, eh? Yeah. So we are gonna wait for this egg here. Just gonna have to wait a 2 minutes countdown. So yeah, so we're looking for Karkinos. We're gonna be going for Spinos today. We are still. I'm gonna keep my eyes out for a male Ravager. We're only missing. That's all we're missing basically to start doing our Ravager. I've looked for an Anki. That's how I got these two. These two Gigantoraptor. I went all the way to the blue zone, and yeah, no luck. No luck on that side. I'm still hoping to find some very good Megalosaurus as well, which I have not found. We're gonna have to cross the big lakes at some point soon. Not that lake. These ones. This is what causes the crash every time. It's these lakes. Every time you get close to the edge, and it's like rendering, but then de-rendering. These lakes are very very demanding in colors. This entire blue zone. So it's very, very demanding. The only place I've never had issues is actually right here because that's the only partial of water. But yeah, so we're gonna have to go across, probably lead into here towards the pink zone. We need red gems. We need. I want to go for a Reaper at some point, and so on. So definitely we need to head that way. There's the countdown. We're almost done. Highly doubt we're gonna be lucky to have like all the stat, but you know what? Sometimes you can be very lucky. 220, eh? Might be close. We got 50 health, so we're only missing one stat actually. We're only missing the stem. She has everything but the stem. Interesting. Actually, she has the wrong melee too. So she has one stat missing from the female and one stat missing from the male. Well, we're probably gonna keep her. She's not mutated, I think. So we'll keep her. I'm gonna keep trying, and then I'm gonna keep laying eggs until we get what we need, and then I'll bring you guys back when we have the final product. So I'll be right back. We're not quite done yet. We are missing. Well, we got almost all the stats in. I think we're missing only weight on one of them, so I'm still working on it. But then since every mating is like every 20 minutes, I've been like going around just killing stuff and moving around with the first baby that we raised. This is the first baby, by the way. I know it's very loud. We're on the waterfall, but there's a reason why I'm here. And the reason is right down here. I came across I don't know if I'll be able to spot her. But look at that. 140 female Spino. We can't really bypass that, and that's exactly why we're here. I don't really want it to die at the same time, so I'm trying to think where we could bring her so we can tame her. So I was thinking to lead her all the way up here and then toss her in the trap. It's either that or down there, down over here, or on the side there. If we can lay the trap properly. You need a flat area. I don't really want it in the water, to be honest. But we might have no choice. The simplest part would be right here. So maybe we'll just do it right here, and we'll just tame her here. Because why not? Just have to be able to lay out all the pieces. Can break some rocks if we need to. That's 3 a row. Might have to come down for that one. Okay, only thing is that we have to be careful because there's a lot of spawns. Like I said, it's aberration. Things spawns very quickly. Door frame works. It's a Spino after all. I'm thinking 2 high might be enough. I don't even know if we have enough door frame actually, to be honest. How many do I have left? 4, yeah. Maybe I can just. I'm sure it's enough. I'm sure it's enough. Now we need to put the. Thing down. I could have made the trap prior to this, but I felt like it would be fine if we just did it as we go. Not that it takes very long anyway. This should be low enough for it to catch up and climb up. So let's go get it. Let's go get her and bring her in. Is she gonna follow? What are you fighting in there, fish? Come on. I'm scared of the damage you can do. Please push me. Yes, thank you. Appreciate you. Okay. Well, hopefully you were safe. and we can start knocking her out. No, 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 no. Massive. Get back over here, you. Let's start making a situation out of this. And let's try not to waste too many arrows either. It might take a hot minute to put her to sleep. Problem with Spino, they move a lot. Unlike Rex's. And their faces are slightly tinier. She has really nice color though. How is it that we keep missing? I only have so many arrows. What the hell? And it's gonna go for the body. You can fight the Stego at the same time if you want. You might have to kill that Stego. I don't know how many arrows it's gonna take, but I have more narcotics to make another one if ever. We just couldn't bypass this, guys. It's a 140 female. It's the first high level like this that we come across. And it's actually very close to the base. Was not prepared for this. Was not expecting this because I was still trying to do some stuff at the base. But I want to have a Spino for when we go back to the blue zone, and we need Spinos to be able to go to the pink zone to go get some rock drakes. Spinos are so twitchy. I wish it was easier to get headshot. The one problem with Spinos compared to Rexes is they don't have the same health pool, but they regenerate much quicker. And yet they lose torpor much faster than the Rexes as well. There you go. As you can see, they get bloody very quickly. So I have to keep an eye on their blood. Might have to kill that Stego and feed it. I mean, the best thing to use for this is the trank darts. I would actually appreciate if she actually killed that Stego. That way she could fully heal. Just definitely don't want to kill her. But yeah, darts are great. That's why I want to build the base, and so that we can do stuff like that. I mean, we can actually make darts right now. I don't know if we have enough metal though. And the other thing with arrows is it's less torpor, more damage, so it takes a lot longer to try to knock out. So yeah, it looks like too high is actually high enough for Spinos and on on Ascended. You needed 3. You needed at least 3 on Survival Evolve, because they could glitch out. Really? Always moving when I'm about to shoot. Should have made a magnifying glass. I always forget to actually make one. Wasting a lot of arrows. And like I said, their torpor drops very fast too, so the more we miss, the more the torpor goes down, and then the more chance we have to kill it. That's why I was hoping she was going to kill the stego. Then she could have gotten back to full health. Could probably go put the scorpion in there. The only thing, again, the more we wait, I mean, the more we space out their shots, the more torpor she loses. I'm gonna try to do it in one shot if I can, unless I feel like it's too bloody. There you go. We got her. We got her down. Nice. Now we just need to keep her down. We need... yeah, all these, actually. Doom mushrooms. You get rid of everything. Minus these. Because these are all narcotics, by the way. So this will work just fine for us. And as long as we stay in the area, then we don't have to worry about anything else. Acerbic and a narcotic. Okay, I'll give you one full stack of this. Okay, and then now we just have to look for a sheep. I think there's actually probably one on top here. Now the other good thing is Spinos cannot hit Spinos, even if they were to be in the same trap. So that will be safe for that. Do we have a sheep up here? We had one earlier. It looks like it probably got eaten. Now let's go across here. Yeah, I'm hoping she has good stats, but I mean, it's still a 140. I don't know how many we're gonna tame. There's one. What level is it? 35? Alright. Just wanna stay away and not start any... Don't want to start any trouble. Where did the this one? All right, let's go feed the spinal. They normally tame very quickly, but they also lose torpor very quickly. So then after that, I can go back to breed the Gigantoraptor. Let me take about, I don't know, let's give him what, 18 pieces. I don't think you need that much, but it's not like we're gonna be taming like 600 dinos with this one sheep. So I'll give him all the muttons he needs. And basically, all you have to do then is just keep the torpor. As you can see, it's going up still because we gave him a whole stack, but it's gonna go down again very quickly. So 12% per feed. So we're looking at like 9 feed. So give him 18 pieces. That's like double the stack. So he should be fine. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for him to wake up, or wait for her to wake up, and then I'll bring you guys back when she's up. We can check what kind of stats she has. Yeah, she doesn't look too good. Health looks pretty decent though. So I don't know if she's gonna have high health, but I feel like this is pretty high. This is kind of low. I feel like this is usually around 3,500 to 4,000. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed she has a high health, because we're gonna want to tame a few so that we can get some good ones to go down in the pink zone, or the red zone, sorry. So yeah, so I'll bring you guys back when she's up, and then we'll see if we can find another one after that, maybe, if we have time. So we'll be right back. She's just about done. I just came back home to breed the other one that was missing only the stem into the stem female, and now it seems like we were missing the health on that one. So still working on it. This one works just fine for now though. She is pretty strong as it is, so nothing to worry about. The spinal should be almost done. Probably should have waited and stayed away from her, but I don't think anything should be spawned in the area that will cause her trouble. There you go. Gotta love them Gigantoraptor. I actually really love them. This is such a good addition. Not only because of the baby thing. The baby thing is really good too, but the fact you can glide with it, they're very quick, they have good health, they do decent amount of damage. Is actually really good in itself. The fact that you can have the eggs and everything on the saddles is also amazing. That's probably one of the few extra dinos that we got so far in the game that I'm really happy about. No, I'm not talking about like the dino switches, stuff that were already technically in the mods. Just legit new creatures from the creature votes. Fasto is pretty good too. So I would say there's quite a few. I just hope some of the dinos actually get some nice DLCs as well. All right, so let's see what she's looking like. 8.5. I think she has high health actually. I hope. 249. That's pretty low. Let's pod her, and then we can have a better outlook here. 50 health. There you go. Like I said, high health. 38 melee, that's actually not too bad, but yeah, weight and melee is pretty low. But we got 50 health right off the bat, guys. That is amazing. I was very lucky, very lucky, because normally you don't get anything. Well, she does have the fast learner genes as well, trait, but yeah, I don't have the gene splicer, so I'm not gonna worry too much about it. But yeah, she is very good. So I'm probably gonna leave the trap here for a bit until in case case there's another spino right over here that actually like end up being a very high level. Highly doubt it, but yeah, just in case, I'll leave it here for now. I'm gonna keep looking around. I'm gonna keep breeding, and then I'll bring you guys back if we either fight either the spino or if we get the baby we want. So we'll be right back. And look what I found. 1, 2, 5 male. So that means we can actually breed spinos. So I'm gonna try to lure him right into the trap if I can. If I can actually aggro him. Not you. Guess I'll have to get rid of you. Get rid of the crab. Where did you go so far? That's a 135. Damn. Alright. I'm here for you. Come on. Ow, 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 ow. There you go. Now I can go. Maybe I can go to a safe spot. Oh, you got out. Little bugger. I'm gonna have to re-aggro him now. But he's gonna aggro all the stegos. Oh, he came after me. Alright. Come on. Yeah, he's very glitchy. Guess I'll let him eat the stego. There ain't no way that stego is gonna kill him anyway. Come on. I think this one is a level 100. No, 60. Are you done? Come on. Alright. Now you should be able to stay in there and stop glitching. Alright, cool. I'm gonna come back on. I'm gonna try to go back on top here. Just want to have a safe spot to shoot. Okay. There you go. Should have enough arrows. And we got a clear shot to him. It's not just a matter of knocking him out. Should have less torpor than the other one. Still don't want to waste too many arrows as well. I can make more. Nice headshot. He should be also full health from eating that stego, so we shouldn't have to worry too much about its health. Now, hopefully it has a high melee, or a higher melee at the very least. Doesn't have to be necessarily high melee. I'm still gonna keep an eye for a few more spinos because I'd like to have like I don't know if we're gonna go for. I might go for mutation. I'm not sure, but I want to have some decent one um, to bring in the red zone, because I do want Rock Drake. Um, Twitchy, Twitchy much. Now, yeah, I guess you could probably make the trap smaller, but the problem is that they glitch even more if it's smaller. So even the Sarco will come out of the cage. Phew, will come out of the trap if it's not big enough. Should have enough arrows. Because I think we use about 40 something for the 140, 145, 140. Now I know it's only a 125, but for the meantime, you could still have good stats, and at the same time, it's not like there's spinos everywhere. So you have to kill quite a few. You have to kill quite a few to be able to get them to spawn. But then it's gonna be easier with. Oh, I mean, that would have been nice if you actually killed it. It would have been. It's gonna be easier to have a Spino to kill Spinos. So that's kind of my thought process here. So even if this one is not good, then at the very least we can breed one Spino for the time being, and use that to go down rivers, go to the blue zone, do some stuff until we can get what we are looking for, and then breed some more to go to the red zone. We're not using them for bosses, so it's fine. But yeah, the Megalosaurus though will mutate. We'll mutate them for the boss. And then maybe when we do the cluster, maybe we'll go for Stegos. Since once we do the cluster, we're probably gonna put like ourselves like we have to use kibble or stuff like that to be able to tame stuff, which is gonna force us to tame pretty much everything to develop kibble. Should be pretty close. He's very bloody. So I'm assuming this one has low health. Come on. You know you want to sleep. Must be pretty close. Oh. As I say that, he passes out. Oh, there you go. Now we just need to get some berries, some mushroom. Get rid of these. I'll keep one of those, actually two of those. Keep those ones. Everything else like this can go out. I mean, chitons would be nice, but we can always go back on a chitin run at some point. We're gonna keep those knuckle berries. The trap. All right. I'll just have to go look for a sheep. Should be pretty safe. Should be pretty safe around here. Alright, plus it's orange. Another thing, I love orange. 205, so he's already starting with higher melee. Yeah, see? I told you guys earlier, when she was 5k already right from the map. This is average health right there. 2-8, 3.5 in that tramp, then it's kind of the normal. So slightly higher melee. Looks pretty average. But it is a 125. It does it is a male. It's orange. So I don't know. Can't really complain really. Narc. Yeah, he can give me this back. Here's one stack. And then yeah, so now we're just gonna look for a sheep. Very quickly. I have to go fix the crossbows. Yeah, we had just actually we would have had probably 10 arrows left if I didn't shoot everywhere but on like everywhere else but the spino itself. All right, sheep. Sheep. I did see another spino here earlier. Must have got murdered. Sheep. I mean, it doesn't have to be a sheep, but sheep is better. Any sheep done here? A lot of scorpions. No, doesn't look like it. There's a basilisk. Don't really want to fight that right now. We're not gonna have a sheep in this way. Okay, I might have to go a little bit further than I thought to go look for one. Don't want to fight you. That's a ravager. Yeah, maybe there's one in the back here. Dodos. No. Okay. Why is finding a sheep difficult now? I always find sheeps everywhere, now I can't find one. Okay, the other place that I can think of is on the other side. I'm gonna try to do this quick. There's a yearling. We don't really want to have to deal with that. Sure there should be a sheep around here. There you go. Gonna wait for stem, then we're gonna go feed it. Then after that, I'll bring you guys back when he's up because it'll take a hot minute. So orange. Yeah, 15. That's about the base, but I've seen 15, 20. So that's why I'm saying the 125. Well, we could skip it, but because if it would have been a female, I would have skipped it. But because it's the opposite gender, and it'll be much easier to roam this this river on a spino itself. I just felt like it was probably a better idea to just grab it while we're here. Do the same thing. Let's grab 18 pieces. And then Then we just wait. Not hungry yet. There you go. That's 1, 2. So we're looking at 14. So you're about 8 pieces. Okay, so I'll bring you guys back when he's up, and we'll check it out, and then maybe we'll start breeding in the next episode or so. So we'll be right back. All right, we are back. I do already have the Spino here in our pockets. There's a reason for it. I'll show you guys in a second. So let's check the stat here. So you see health, like I said, health is very low, 22 only compared to 50. 38 stam compared to 34, so it's almost the same. 26 weight to 22, so higher weight for the male. And 33 melee to 26, so slightly higher melee as well. Nothing crazy though, so average melee, still kind of low weight. Average stam, and then very low health. So we'll get a baby with the high health and at least the regular melee. Probably the highest weight as well, and the highest stam, as much as we can. So again, not a great male, but for now it will do. The reason why I already picked him up is because of this. 145 male Ravagers. It was right in the pack right here, and it was attacking everything. The entire group died. They started attacking an Elder Claw, and then this one went solo 1v1 versus the Elder Claw, and barely managed to kill it. So then, yeah, I just decided to toss it into the trap so that we can tame it. 'Cause that's all we're missing is a male. So we might as well just tame one. While we're at it, that'll pretty much fill this episode up with 2 Spinos and then our male Ravager that we've been missing. And then we don't have to look for Ravagers no more. Just gonna have to look for more Spinos, but we'll get a baby Spino going so that we can run the rivers, go to the we need some red gems. At least one good stack of red gem. Need to go look for an Anki again in the blue zone. Maybe some other things that we're gonna need in the blue zone as well. We might eventually go for a Katina if we can, which means we're gonna have to make some veggie cake. So yeah, there's still quite a bit of things, but I prefer having the Spino with us when we go to the blue zone, or at least far into the blue zone. That way, if we crash and I fall to the ground, then at least the Spino is a little bit stronger to defend us against whatever is gonna be there. Come on, fall asleep, sir. Don't know if you're gonna have good stat, but fall asleep. Oh man, I'm just... What level were we supposed to look for? I think it's 140, right? Oh, 145 we'll have to do. I think 140 was going to give us like... Oh, all the levels. From like 130, 135, 140, 145, 150. But... I'm okay with 145. Should be pretty close to time to pass out. Come on. You know you want to sleep. There you go. Alright. You're in the middle, so you're safe. I know I don't need narcotics for you. 200 has a very decent amount of weight. I'm hoping he's actually really good. So yeah. Spicy episode. Um, yeah, these are not gonna be good no more. Means I have to go look for a new sheep. Might have to get rid of you too. New sheep. Where did I see a sheep? I saw a sheep somewhere. Can't remember where though. Let me get rid of you. Anyways, I'm gonna go look for a sheep. I mean, I could do raw prime, but I'll go look for a sheep. And hey, never mind. There's one right here. Never mind. There's one right here trying to find a raptor. Sure, there's two. You guys do you. I'm going away. That's plenty of mutton for me. That's 2 sheep. Yeah, let's not fly into the trap this time. Should have plenty now. I mean, probably. I'm surprised we're not black box. Probably have, yeah. A ton of mutton is what we got. Okay. Like I said, I'm gonna let him tame, and then I'll bring you guys back when we're at the base because we're gonna be comparing stats and so on with the other ones as we go. So we'll be right back. We're back home. I had to bring the Carnu with me, like this. There we go. We're home. We got our mail here. I'm not gonna put all of them, so we're gonna check who's better quickly. So I'm just gonna check the stats. So health is better on this one. 1.6. Stam is better on the male. 860 on weight is better on the male, and then 263 melee is better on the male as well. So that one doesn't have anything. Actually, the health is slightly better for this one. This one 3.5. So that one health the health on the female is better. Stam is also better on the female. 840 for weight, slightly lower. 276 melee, a little bit higher too. So this female is a lot better. This one, by looking at the stats, it's higher everywhere except melee and stam. This one is, I think, our highest one. No. Has low health. Has low health, low stam, high melee, and average. No, not high melee, high weight, sorry. Not 910. So all in all, this is the highest melee that we got. Sucks we couldn't find anything better, but he's actually probably the only one that's a different color as well. More or less. But at least we got our mail, so now I can look into getting all our stats into one. Well, actually, probably 2 or 3 of them. Actually, I think we're gonna get them, and we'll be able to go do the first cave that is right at the other lake down here. Just pretty soon, and then we got our spinos. I'm gonna toss here. There's our male. And here's our female. There you go, blue and orange. Two of my favorite colors. Plus she has a lot of white as well. Or black. I'll give her that anyway. So, yeah, um, I think that's a very fruitful episode. We got two Spinos, and then we got finally our male Ravager, and then we got a Earthquake in the process. But yeah, it was fruitful. We got a lot of stuff gone, or not gone, but we got a lot of stuff in here today. So if you guys like the episode, feel free to subscribe, click like on the video, helps massively. Big thank you for all the support. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, evening, afternoon, night, morning, wherever you are in this world. Do stay safe, and remember, darkness is everywhere. Dark out.